Schaefer makes its point with this lifelike display. Only motion gets you this close to the real thing. Here, it's a Hankscraft AC motor, built to run the display 24 hours a day. Another rotary motor keeps the sales story moving in this display for Gravely. The panel changes every 6 seconds, showing a variety of messages. The display is paced by this 1243 power plant. Seagram leads the league in sales batted in, using special displays that tie in with America's favorite sport. A 1243 rotary motor keeps the ball player's swing level and constant. Hold it. Good shot. Here's one of the most successful campaigns in the business. Kodak's Open Me First. With motion, Kodak can show its popular line one at a time without cluttering the rest of the display. Schenley's Christmas tree display is alive with color and motion. Some of the famous Schenley products serve as ornaments. There's also room for actual bottles at the base of the display, making it even easier to make the sale. The motion is a smooth revolving one, with the efforts of a Hankscraft 1243 motor and a friction-free bearing. Hankscraft's AC motor needs no attention, an important advantage during the busy holiday season. Jarman takes a real soft sell approach for this motion display and comes up with a graphic way to describe the comfort of wearing Jarman shoes. A 2440 AC motor at work here, with a panel guided by nylon rollers. The disc acts as a cam to trip the arm and produce the action. Coca-Cola's Santa is almost as familiar as Coke itself, so he's a natural choice for a holiday display. The 640 was a natural too for Santa's nodding head. This one put more buckboard bounce into Stag beer sales. Plenty of action here, but no horsepower needed. Our 640 motor runs on a single flashlight battery. Another 640, and lots of action again. An oscillating motor and special linkage bobs the fruit. The Cutty Sark galleon that sails the famous Scotch whiskey label takes to motion like a duck to water. Look how well the trademark works in this display. A 1243 and special linkage produces the dissolve effect. The motor is powered by a 6-volt lantern battery for long life. This Cutty Sark display is suitable for counter or window use. With Christmas at hand, the seagoing theme is equally appropriate for a holiday greeting. Hankscraft's AC motor takes care of the motion for this job. A camel's walk. The Imitator, a 1240 type motor, using flashlight batteries for power, producing 2 separate motions. Budweiser, a heap big advertiser in motion displays for many years, demonstrates its skill in the medium. A graphic message and good use of motion. The action and motors are identical in these 2 displays. A 6-volt 1240 type motor uses this special hookup. The die-cut upper portion moves on a spring, giving the display a bobbing motion. The crank fits into a Teflon pocket slide for smooth and long-lasting action. Now let's look at 2 more holiday displays, beautifully staged for antique bourbon. Both Christmas packages were constructed of cardboard, one utilizing expanded polystyrene for the collar, then neatly wrapped, and set to motion with 1243 motors for a full 360-degree rotation. A one-finger exercise from Hammond organ and a practical lesson in selling. As the die-cut hand moves down to the piano key, the message changes. 2 separate actions handled by one heavy-duty AC motor and special linkage. This fellow is working up quite a thirst, promoting one for ancient age bourbon. Musical arrangement by Hankscraft's 1240 motor, accompanied by two 1.5-volt batteries. The linkage is the key to smooth action. Speaking of action, Schaefer's gift picker headquarters packs a lot of it. Precise engineering was needed here to pace the changing panels. The 6-stop movement was achieved by using a Geneva action mechanism. The unusual Schaefer display utilizes two types of motors, an AC and 1240 type. Here's an example of how action can sometimes speak louder than words. A Hankscraft oscillating motor adds to this poor fellow's misery, but reminds others in time to take appropriate steps for quick remedy. Seagram's sales should ride the crest with this pleasant display to help. Motion displays, like Seagram's Ski Girl, are designed for easy assembly. Hankscraft's oscillating motor can be hooked up in a matter of minutes. The arm and skis are reinforced to keep the display from bending. Christmas in the air again. Here's how Zenith starts gift ideas turning inside customers' heads. A Hankscraft heavy-duty motor keeps the message going, while its special wire form holds the circles upright as they rotate. For Carling's fall barn dance, a 640 motor handles the simple but appropriate dancing motion. Motion displays are a major part of Carling's yearly advertising promotions. A good investment, too, that really pays off at the checkout counter. Now you see it? Now you don't. Hankscraft's 2440 motor assists in Schmidt's disappearing act, moving the die-cut cape back and forth over the glass. Neat trick. Just follow the arrow to delicious main course dinners by Sara Lee. Good product identification and good action from our little 640 motor. Striking design makes this Olympia display a winner. It makes a full rotation, so the message is visible at any angle. Olympia motion displays are consistently well designed and constructed. Two important requisites for successful selling. The motion piece is pivoted at top and bottom, with the 1243 Hankscraft motor mounted in the base of the display. That lovable Hams bear is at it again. Hams is a regular user of motion displays, which play a key role in the company's total advertising program. A 1243 rotary motor and special linkage keep the Hams bear in perpetual motion. National advertisers rely on motion to introduce new products right where the products are sold, in the supermarkets. Here's General Mills' new dog food. The center pivoted motion piece moves a full 360 degrees, backed up by a Hankscraft rotary motor. Notice how perfectly this motion imitates the actual brushing action. This display didn't just happen to be right. A 1240 model motor and linkage was specially designed for the job. In fact, not one of the motors you've seen in this film was sold from stock. Each of our basic models is modified and tailored to fit an exact display need. Here's one display you'd find hard to ignore. DX uses a double dose of sunburst for a doubly effective message. But surprise, one 1240 series motor is all that's needed for the motion.